Hello friends, and welcome back. I've gotten some boxes and some stuff moved out of my room, but there's still a few things I have to get, so we'll get it cleaned up slowly but surely. Today, I'm going to teach you all the basic things about ores and smelting bars in Stardew Valley. There are multiple different types of ores that you can use to craft and build things in Stardew. And the deeper you go on the mines, the more you'll see new different types of ores and nodes. There are 5 types of ore that you can find: copper ore, iron ore, gold ore, iridium ore, and radioactive ore. I'm also going to include honorable mentions quartz and fire quartz, as they are also used for smelting into refined quartz. Before we get into individual ores and smelting them, for starters, you're going to need a furnace. Once you begin to adventure into the mines, Clint will stop by your house and give you the blueprints to craft a furnace. To craft a furnace, you will need 25 stone and 20 copper ore. I suggest on building multiple as you get further into the game so you can smelt multiple ores and bars at once. Now, let's get into the ore. Copper ore can be found in copper nodes by breaking them with a pickaxe. You can get 1 to 3 copper ore from 1 copper node. Copper nodes are found in high concentrations in mining levels 2 through 39 of the regular mines. There are also numerous other places that you can get copper ore. The surrounding regular rocks in the mines also have a high probability of dropping copper ore. Copper nodes can spawn in the quarry mine, or in the quarry on the hilltop and Four Corners Farms maps. Copper nodes can be found on any floor of the Skull Cavern and the Volcano Dungeon. You can also find them by breaking crates and barrels in the mines and by tilling the soil in the mines. They can be dropped by different types of monsters like metalheads on floors 80 through 119 of the mines, and can be dropped by copper slimes in the quarry mine or random dungeon floors in the mines. Copper ore can also be found inside any of the 4 types of geodes. You can find them in fishing treasure chests, by panning, and by also digging in an artifact spot. Copper ore can be smelted in a furnace to create a copper bar. The smelting requires 5 copper ore and 1 coal to begin and takes 30 in-game minutes to complete. Bars can be used to craft a large variety of things. They can also be used for upgrading your tools, crafting other presses, rings, buildings, and also for completing bundles in the community center. That was copper ore. Now, let's talk about iron ore. Similar to copper ore, iron ore can be found in iron nodes that can be broken with a pickaxe. They are found in the regular mines on floors 41 through 79 and have a high concentration of iron nodes with potential abundance at floors 71 through 91. Iron nodes can also spawn in the quarry mine, or in the quarry on the Hilltop Farm and Four Corners Farm maps. They can be found on any floor of the Skull Cavern and the Volcano Dungeon, and you can find them by tilling the soil in the mines. You can also find them in breakable crates and barrels in the mines, and they can be dropped by monsters as well. They can be dropped by metalheads in floors 81 through 119 of the mines, and by stone golems in floors 31 through 39, or by iron slimes. They also can be found in any of the 4 types of geodes. Similar to copper ore, you can find them in fishing treasure chests and by panning, and every now and then you can find them at the traveling cart, ranging for 100 gold to 1,000 gold. If you like to dig through trash in Pelican Town, you might also get lucky and find it in a garbage can. As you maybe guessed, you can take iron ore and smelt it in a furnace to create an iron bar. The smelting requires 5 iron ore and 1 coal to begin and takes 2 hours in-game to complete. Iron bars are also used for a variety of crafting recipes, and they're used to upgrade your tools. They can also be used to craft a variety of presses, and used in crafting buildings, and more. Now on to gold ore. Again, you can probably see a pattern with how all of this works. Gold nodes can be found in the mines on floors 80 and deeper. They can also be found in the Skull Cavern, rarely at floors 60 and deeper, but more commonly at floors 80 and deeper. Gold nodes can spawn in the quarry, or in the quarry on the Hilltop and Four Corners Farm maps. You can also find them by breaking boxes and barrels in the mines, and ghosts also have a chance of dropping 1 to 3 gold ore. Similarly to previous ores, you can find them in fishing treasure chests, in artifact spots, and also in frozen geodes, magma geodes, or omni geodes, and through panning. Occasionally, the traveling cart will be selling gold ore for 100 to 1,000 gold. You can also build ponds on your farm, and occasionally the fish in your ponds will also give you different types of things. If you have a lava eelfish pond, when the population reaches 3 or more, they may give you gold ore. Once again, just like iron and copper, you can smelt gold ore into gold bars. The smelting requires 5 gold ore and 1 coal to begin and takes approximately 5 in-game hours to complete. Similar to all of the previous ores and bars, gold bars can be used to upgrade your tools, craft rings, presses, and even more. So let's talk about quartz and fire quartz before we get into iridium and radioactive ore. Quartz can be found by foraging in the mines and in the skull cavern. It can also occasionally be found in garbage cans. Stone golems also have a chance to drop quartz when they are slain. If you choose to have fish ponds and you have a ghost fish pond, it may produce 1 quartz when the population of the pond reaches 3, and 3 quartz when the population reaches 9. Quartz can be used with 1 coal in a furnace to produce refined quartz, and it takes 1.5 in-game hours to smelt. Quartz is also needed for a bundle in the community center, the geologist bundle, and the boiler room. There's also fire quartz. Fire quartz can be found in the mines on floors 80 and deeper. You can also find them in the skull cavern or inside a magma geode or an omni geode. It can also be found by panning or inside fishing treasure chests. Digging through the garbage cans can get some pretty cool stuff because you can also find fire quartz occasionally in the garbage cans. But before fire quartz will appear in a garbage can, you have to reach the bottom of the mines. You can use fire quartz to smelt refined quartz in a furnace with 1 coal. However, unlike regular quartz, it will produce 3 refined bars. Fire quartz is also needed for the geologist's bundle in the boiler room. Fire quartz is also used in 2 different crafting recipes, the slime egg press, and now, with the 1.6 update, it is also used to craft a dehydrator. Quartz and fire quartz are similar in the smelting process. The only difference is you only need 1 quartz to get a refined bar or 1 fire quartz to get 3 refined bars. You do not need 5. Refined quartz is used in a variety of crafting recipes as well. You can use it to craft crystal floor, crystal path, the farm computer, a garden pot, which comes in very handy, a lightning rod, also comes in handy to have things not get struck by lightning on your farm, quality sprinklers, a sonar bobber, and a solar panel. If you desire to build a slime hutch and raise slimes, you'll need 10 refined quartz bars, along with a few other materials to have Robin build one on your farm. Now that we've covered quartz, let's get into iridium. Iridium ore can be obtained through a variety of methods. You can find iridium ore in iridium nodes and mystic stones. Iridium nodes can be found in the skull cavern and the volcano dungeon. They can also spawn on Hilltop and the Four Corners farms after you reach mining skill level 10. Fun fact, the chance to find iridium nodes and iridium ore increases steadily as you further descend into the skull cavern. Large amounts of staircases or bombs can get you into the skull caverns deeply a lot faster. Mystic stones can be found in the mines floors 100 and deeper, the quarry, the skull cavern, and the volcano dungeon. You can also find them in magma geodes, omni geodes, and also golden coconuts. To enhance the frequency of which geodes appear, choose the geologist profession at mining level 5 and the excavator profession at mining level 10. Iridium is also a rare drop from high-level monsters. You can get iridium from purple slimes in the skull cavern, which have a chance to drop both iridium ore and iridium bars. Purple slimes can be raised in the slime hutches. Iridium bats in the skull cavern may also drop an iridium bar and up to 4 iridium ore when slain. Iridium crabs and golems may also drop iridium ore. The traveling cart will occasionally sell it for 300 to 1,000 gold. Once again, if you have fish ponds on your farm, you can start a super cucumber fish pond, which may produce 1 to 3 iridium ore once the population of the pond reaches 9. Did you hear a loud crash in the middle of the night and find a big old strange rock in the middle of your farm? That's a fallen meteorite, and if you crack it open, it will drop 6 iridium ore. It can also be found in fishing treasure chests and when you're panning. My favorite way of getting iridium ore is through the Statue of Perfection, which can be obtained after getting 4 candles during Grandpa's evaluation, and it gives you 2 to 8 iridium ore per day. You don't even have to do anything, you just go click it and get your ore. To smelt iridium ore into an iridium bar, it's similar to every other ore we've discussed thus far. 5 iridium ore, 1 coal in the furnace, you'll get 1 iridium bar. And now, finally, let's talk about radioactive ore. Radioactive ore can be found in radioactive nodes. You will likely not see these until you've gotten pretty far into the game. You can find radioactive nodes in the mines during the Danger in the Deep quest, or after activating the Shrine of Challenge on floor 120 to increase the difficulty of the mines. The Shrine of Challenge is unlocked after unlocking Key's Walnut Room and completing the Danger in the Deep quest. It is located on the bottom of the mines at floor 120 and acts as a toggle switch, alternating the strengths of enemies between normal variants and dangerous variants. The toggle does not change monster variants until the following day. I still haven't even done this myself. I haven't done a single key quest. Everyone talks about how much they hate doing them, and they sound awful, so I've just sort of been ignoring them. You can also find radioactive nodes in the Skull Caverns during the Skull Cavern Invasion quest, or after activating the statue at the cavern's entrance. Radioactive ore is slightly different, and I'll probably make a whole video just on radioactive ore itself, but I wanted to add it to this video since I was just doing an overview of all of the ores. Similar to other ores in the game, you can place 5 into a furnace with 1 coal and smelt it into 1 radioactive bar. The ore can be used in 2 crafting recipes, Hyperspeed Grow and Magic Bait. The radioactive bar can be used in 2 crafting recipes as well, the Heavy Tapper and the Hopper. There was quite a bit of different things that I covered in this video, and I tried to do mostly a general overview of each one. Essentially, you can find ores and quartz while mining, and when you use them in a furnace, you can smelt them into bars. The bars are used for a variety of crafting recipes and tool upgrades. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep up with me on all of my social media channels. I am the Anime Athlete everywhere. Get early access to videos and behind-the-scenes content on patreon.com/theanimeathlete, and come play Stardew Valley with me live on Twitch, twitch.tv/theanimeathlete. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good rest of your night.